Central Electricity Authority (CEA) concludes Brainstorming Conclave on the Indian Power Sector Scenario 2047 feet. New Delhi, the 15th of October 2024. The Central Electricity Authority (CEA) has successfully concluded its two-day brainstorming conclave on the Indian Power Sector Scenario 2047, presenting a comprehensive plan for the growth of the country's power sector over the next 2 decades. The event brought together more than 1,500 delegates, including senior officials and industry leaders, reflecting its vast industry-wide significance. The event featured discussions on critical topics such as expanding hydropower capacity, integrating energy storage systems, developing modern distribution systems, fostering cross-border energy cooperation, etc. Sessions also highlighted the importance of capacity building, financing the energy transition, and the role of green hydrogen in achieving India's ambitious energy targets. Union Cabinet Minister for Power and Housing and Urban Affairs, Shri Manohar Lal, inaugurated the event yesterday, outlining the government's strategy to meet the country's burgeoning energy needs while transitioning to cleaner sources of power. In addition, Honorable Minister of State for Power and New and Renewable Energy, Shri Shripad Yesso Naik, who was joined by Shri Pankaj Agrawal, Secretary, Ministry of Power, EMS. Devashri Mukherjee, Secretary, Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, Shri Prashant Kumar Singh, Secretary, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Shri R.V. Shahi, former Secretary, Ministry of Power, spoke during the inaugural session emphasizing the need for meticulous planning to align the power sector with emerging priorities. Besides, Shri Sudeep Jain, Additional Secretary, MNRE, Shri K. R. Jyothilal, Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Energy, Government of Kerala, Shri R.P. Gupta, CMD, SECI, Shri Alok Adal, Chief Secretary, Power, Government of Rajasthan, along with Chief Secretaries and other senior government officials from central and state governments spoke during the day one of the event. The event also saw Shri Alok Kumar, and former Power Secretary Government of India, among other senior dignitaries sharing their views on the power sector scenario. During the valedictory session, Honorable Union Minister of State for Power and New and Renewable Energy, Shri Shripad Yesso Naik, through video message, emphasized the pivotal role of the power sector in India's economic growth. He stated, "The power sector will be at the center of this journey with our bold vision of transforming India into a global economic superpower. It is not only a pillar of development but also a catalyst for the well-being of our people." The key takeaway of the two-day conclave was presented by the session moderators from EA and KPMG. It was a perfect culmination of collaboration between private, public and government sector to achieve a common goal. EA facilitated in-depth discussions on the critical role of base load plants in India's energy transition, emphasizing their importance in maintaining energy security. Additionally, they contributed valuable insights on capacity building, human resource development, and the need for advancing R&D to support the sector's future. KPMG provided strategic guidance on financing the energy transition by 2047, underscoring the financial pathways needed to meet India's ambitious goals. Their sessions also focused on developing a modern, resilient, and future-ready transmission system and fostering cross-border trade and energy markets for a seamless regional transition. The conclave was organized in collaboration with the stakeholders, reflecting its broad industry. The program partners include the Central Board of Irrigation and Power, CBIP, FICCI, ASSOCHAM, EPTA, IEEMA, ISGF, AP and various power sector utilities. Shri Ghanshyam Prasad, Chairperson, CEA, highlighted the significance of the event in his closing remarks. This marks the beginning of discussions about a roadmap to 2047, 100th year of our independence. Prasad also outlined plans for implementing the conclave's recommendations. We may have a task force of experts for each recommendation to drill down to the finest details and evolve action points that can truly take us forward and ensure these recommendations are implemented in reality. Shri Jishnu Barwa, Chairperson of the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission, CERC, highlighted the pivotal role of the CEA in shaping India's power sector. He stated, "The CEA has been a cornerstone in India's power sector evolution, guiding its growth from thermal generation to clean energy technologies. As we look toward 2047, CEA's role remains crucial in balancing affordability, sustainability, and reliability. Shri Praveer Sinha, Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director, Tata Power Company, addressed the concerns surrounding India's ambitious energy targets. He stated, "We often hear concerns about meeting India's ambitious target of 500 gigawatts by 2030, but our progress tells a different story. From 100 gigawatts in 2000 to over 440 gigawatts today, we've consistently doubled our capacity every decade. With industry, government, and regulators aligned, I'm confident we're on the right track." As the SA celebrates its Golden Jubilee, this conclave marks a significant milestone in its journey to lead India's power sector into a new era of innovation, sustainability, and resilience. The event reaffirms the CEA's commitment to driving India's energy transition in partnership with all stakeholders, ensuring that the country's energy future is both secure and sustainable. Organized in collaboration with the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, and the Central Board of Irrigation and Power, CBIP, the conclave served as a platform for insightful discussions and strategy planning as India continues its journey toward a sustainable and resilient power sector. The successful conclusion of the Brainstorming Conclave sets the stage for India to achieve its ambitious target of 2,100 gigawatts of capacity by 2047, underpinning the nation's vision of becoming a global economic powerhouse whilst maintaining its commitment to environmental stewardship and sustainable development.
Ministry of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, Devashri Mukherjee ji. Secretary Ministry of Power, Pankaj Agrawal ji. Secretary Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Shri Prashant Kumar Singh ji. Shri Shubhrakant Panda, former President FICCI, and Shri R.B. Sai ji, ex-Secretary Power. And all the esteemed leaders of power sector who are seated off the dais. My colleagues from Ministry of Power, CEA, CMDs of various state utilities, power utilities, CPSUs, officers from state government, state power utilities, regulatory commissions, friends from FICCI, APP, CBIP, SOCHM, CII, APTA, academia, startups, students, friends from media. I welcome you all in this particular event today.
Being a technical arm of the Ministry of Power, Central Electricity Authority is steering the power sector to new heights. CEA is leading the transformation with aim to create a sustainable, efficient and consumer-centric power sector in Bharat. The power sector needs consistent attention, monitoring and regulations to perform at its best. Status of a statutory body empowers CEA to exclusively shoulder these responsibilities along with other related mandates. True to its role as a national apex body of power sector, it provides technical support and advises government ministries, regulatory bodies and various stakeholders. CEA is a driving organization to enable to light up millions of lives in pursuance to its mission, ensure reliable 24/7 power supply of adequate quality to all consumers in the country. Under the visionary leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, CEA is delivering sustainable solutions in power sector to fulfill the goals set for 2047 and the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. To design, develop and drive a diversified power sector in Bharat, CEA is guided by Honorable Shri Manohar Ji, Union Minister of Power and Housing and Urban Affairs. Soon after independence, the Parliament enacted Indian Electricity Supply Act 1948 to accelerate economic growth and improve quality of life of its people. Under the Act, Central Water Power Commission was established and later bifurcated into two organizations, namely CEA and CWC in October 1974. CEA was revamped after the enactment of the Electricity Act 2003 to play a redefined and greater role in power sector. Over the years, CEA has grown into a vibrant and dynamic body with a robust presence across Bharat. Chairperson leads the team CEA with 7 members who head respective technical wings. In turn, around 40 technical divisions support technical wings under the guidance of respective chief engineers. The CEA functions through its headquarters at New Delhi with Pan Bharat presence through its regional offices, RPCs, RIUs and RPSOs. The CEA is manned by Central Power Engineering Services cadre, selected through prestigious Engineering Services examination and duly appointed by the Honorable President of Bharat. CEA's diversity is its greatest asset, with women at the forefront. Currently, out of 385 officers, there are 49 female officers empowering the energy sector. CEA's regulations aim to enhance the performance of power systems by emphasizing efficiency, quality, reliability, and safety, ultimately leading to a more optimized, consistent, and secure power supply. Abiding to its consumer-centric approach, CEA is dedicatedly monitoring electricity rights of consumers rules 2020 through exclusive Upabhokta Adhikar Upadhi portal. CEA is actively promoting development of vibrant power market in Bharat through its synergistic and catalytic activities. An important component of energy transition is proliferation of electric vehicles. To ensure certainty in EV charging rates, CEA recommended ceiling rate to be levied by the charging stations from electric vehicles, which has been notified by the Ministry of Power. National Power Portal created by CEA captures data on all Bharat bases, which helps in preparation of reports and dissemination of information to stakeholders, academic, researchers, industries, developers. To facilitate timely completion, CEA lends extensive support and services for monitoring of power projects and schemes. CEA also keeps an eye on coal stocks and gas supply in thermal power plants for maintaining fuel security. Through its comprehensive R&D activities, CEA promotes technical research and innovations in various aspects of generation, transmission, distribution and trading of electricity. Load Generation Balance Report is another vital document which helps DISCOMs to tie up capacity from various sources in short term. Based on the electricity demand projection, a national electricity plan is prepared for generation and transmission every 5 years. It provides a national perspective for generation capacity addition and commensurate transmission requirement. To meet the needs of Bharat's rapidly growing population, the power sector must prepare for a substantial increase in electricity demand with projections indicating a threefold rise. For advanced commissioning of transmission system, a report by CEA elaborates transmission strategies for integration of over 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel-based generation capacity by the year 2030. The document provides visibility to developers regarding potential sites and investment. Addressing a critical concern, CEA has framed guidelines for resource adequacy planning for short and long terms for the first time. CEA is handholding states in data collection, power system modeling, and is also carrying out state-specific resource adequacy studies. CEA had been a major driving force in the development of all 5 regional grids leading to national grid to ensure seamless flow of power across Bharat. The vision for One Nation, One Grid, One Frequency, One Price is now a reality. Continuous monitoring and coordination between various power utilities by CEA and its sub-offices ensure safe, secure and reliable operation of grid. The availability of power to consumers improves significantly. To strengthen international cooperation, Indian grid is also connected to neighboring countries. CEA is taking leading role in cross-border transaction of electricity. BIMSTEC Energy Center is set up in Bengaluru to coordinate, facilitate and strengthen cooperation in the energy sector in the BIMSTEC region. Chairperson of CEA gets the coveted position of its first executive director. Governing authority for detailed project reports of hydro projects, a single window clearance cell has been set up to expedite the process. CEA released standard operating procedure for implementation of early warning system with respect to hydropower. CEA social media platforms like X, events like Electrical Safety Day and Lineman Divas organized by CEA for electrical safety awareness. Protecting power system from cyber attacks is one of the prime concerns. In this regard, CEA has prepared Cyber Security Guidelines 2021 with an objective of creating mechanisms for security threat early warning, vulnerability management and response to security threats, creating cyber security awareness, strengthening the regulatory framework, in turn reducing cyber supply chain risks in power system. A computer security incident response team for power sector CSIRT Power has been set up for managing the cyber security incidents in power sector.
उसका एक सिस्टम हमारे सीए की योजना से जो आप बना रहे हैं, इसके लिए भी मैं आपको बहुत बधाई देता हूं। मित्रों, पर्यावरण स्टेबिलिटी इसको भी हमको इसको ध्यान रखते हुए भविष्य की ऊर्जा, इसको भी हमको कार्बन एमिशन और बैलेंस बनाने की जो बात मैंने कही है उस पर आप ध्यान करेंगे ही। महत्वपूर्ण बात जो है, ऊर्जा प्रणाली की जो आधुनिक व्यवस्था उसका परिवर्तन, उसमें समर्थन करने के लिए, उसके ऊपर काम करने के लिए एक जो आज की जरूरतों को पूरा करने के लिए वर्कफोर्स चाहिए, उस प्रकार की वर्कफोर्स भी हमको ट्रेंड करनी होगी, वैसी स्किलिंग करनी होगी, उस समय की आवश्यकता के हिसाब से उनको उसके ऊपर खरा उतारना होगा। मित्रों, भविष्य की इन सब चुनौतियों को स्वीकार करते हुए अपनी जरूरतों को पूरा करने के लिए, स्थायी और कुशलता से पूरा करने की चुनौती को निपटना, ये हमारे लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। हमारे विचार जो हैं एक साहसी विचार हों और अपनी वर्कफोर्स को लेकर उसके लिए हम लोग इंस्पायर करें, उसको एनर्जाइज करें, उसको एक प्रकार से समय के हिसाब से उसको चलने के लिए प्रेरणा दें। इन्हीं बातों को आप ध्यान रखेंगे इन 2 दिनों के इस विचार में, तो मैं समझता हूँ अपने लक्ष्य को पूरा करने के लिए हमको बहुत बड़ा लाभ होगा। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत आभार।